inviting. Can you all hear me? So thank you very much for inviting me to the Funding Network today, and for inviting Adi, who's going to be sharing a platform to talk about the work we're doing. My name is Seema Sharma, and a couple of years ago I had an opportunity to go and visit the slums of Mumbai. I'm just going to show you a clip which is taken from the slums.
Hold the microphone a bit closer.
Ah, sorry. This was my experience. I went out to a place called the Gavandi Dumping Ground, and I worked with rag pickers, picking rubbish, picking items that they could sell and recycle from a rubbish dump. And I was particularly struck, once I got over the shock, not just by the abject poverty that I witnessed there and the conditions that I saw people living in, but by the sheer courage and resilience and determination of the people, and especially the children living in the slums. Not just the determination to survive, but to try to make a difference to help their families. And then I was heartened when I found a charity like this, Doorstep School, which took those children off the streets and taught them basic numeracy and literacy skills in order to give their hopes and aspirations a chance and to help them to mainstream education. Mumbai, as you know, like many big cities, is a place where people go looking for pavements, the streets paved with gold, and they find pavements littered with other people who come with the same ambitions. And something that struck me when I got back to the UK was that I was asked by teachers again and again to come and speak to children. And each and every time I went into a school, I was heartened to find that the children always were inspired by the children that they saw in the presentations that I gave, and they always wanted to come back and fundraise for those children. And I want to share with you an example of one such child called Shifa.
I want to be a neurologist to find out what was the exact disease of my father, because up till now the doctors could not find what was the exact disease. It says that it was multiple myeloma. So I want to know what was the exact disease.
So it's children like Shifa who inspired our work. For the last year, I've been working through my foundation with the British Asian Trust, which is one of the Prince's charities, to develop a project where we can share the experiences of children in Mumbai with children here in schools. And it's the spirit of children like Shifa that we are bottling and sharing. The project isn't just about what we can do for those children. The project is about what our children can learn from those children. So through a range of interactive lessons and experiences which allow children to simulate challenges faced by their peers living in challenging conditions, our children here are being inspired to develop personal qualities such as perseverance, entrepreneurship, and resilience. And in particular, what we find is, under difficult circumstances, the resilience and entrepreneurship of these children shines through as they tackle daily challenges, and they take that grit and determination into their adult lives. So I'd like to show you what a London school here did.
the rubbish to make things. We found some useful things that could be reused, like bottles. With a bottle, you can make a bird feeder. You could then sell it. If I lived in a slum and I sold my slum products, I would buy food for lots of people. The children who live in these communities are clever and hardworking. They inspire me and make me want to work hard too. I want to help them so that they can have best lives. If you all get together and make a few pounds each, they can have a good life like we do. After the project, I wanted to make money for these children. I asked my mum if I could go busking in Brixton Station. My mum said this was a good idea and I could do my instrument practice at the same time. This is a fun way to learn. It isn't just about sitting at your desk and writing essays. It's about getting stuff done. I think other children will enjoy this project and want to help too.
Someone recently said that it's only when you hitch your wagon to something that is greater than yourself that you realise your own true potential. So thank you, because I think you and your friends are the entrepreneurial philanthropists of tomorrow.